Hi, I'm Drew Richardson over here at Tom and Jerry's Boat Center. I was asked to give you a little halibut seminar on how to rig and get ready for halibut season. So first of all, you go down to Holiday Sports here in Burlington, give them a shout out. They usually have everything you need. You can get stuff online as well. This is a spreader bar. It's about 24 inches long, and you want to put your leader on the long part like that, and your leader. So I was running 80-pound test mono last year, and I learned the hard way you want to run steel leaders or like 200-pound mono, because I had some big fish bite right through that 80-pound test, believe it or not. 3 in 1 day. Learn the hard way. Don't do what I did, do it the right way the first time. Then on the drop shot, you gotta wait. Depending on the current, you know, you want to start probably with like, I don't know, 24-ounce weight or so. You know, if it's a slacker current, you can go a little less, and heavier current, you want to go a little bit more. And that's your setup right there. You want probably about 2-foot leader. And when you put it down, you want to put this down to the bottom, reel about 1 reel up, then let it sit there and bounce on the bottom. It's kind of like an attractant when that mud and stuff just goes flying. The halibut can see it. Then they'll come up to it and they'll see that guy sitting there spinning, just like that, and they chomp down on it and you get bit. And that's your setup right there. So I'm going to show you how to tie some gear real quick. These are some setups I tied the other night. This is my steel leader, 210-pound test, and we got swivel snap up top. Then your bottom hook will sit there. You gotta cinch those down. I got a couple porkies in there, help them float, more attractant too. And I like to throw a big spinning glow on top. Kind of makes it kind of look like a B2 squid. And that's your setup right there. So here's your gear. That's what I'm using right here. I'm using these 10-aught Mustad circle hooks. Circle hooks are the way to go for halibut. So you want to put this on here. That's going to cinch it down and hold your hook on here. Hook, nice and big. Put it through. I like to use my pliers, a little easier than using your fingers. Put it through. Just like that. And you don't have to leave such a big loop like that. I like to pull it a little bit tighter. And leave you enough so the fish, when it decides to go apey, you know, he has room to play. And then you want to pinch them down so they don't slip. I just bought new crimps and they're coming in the mail today, so these aren't the best crimps. One way to do it, if you're at home and you got a vise, I suggest putting it in a vise so you can get a good, very good crimp on them and they don't come loose and you don't lose your fish. Just like that. Then you want to cut, like I said, about 2-foot leader or so, 2 to 3 feet, depending on, you know, your personal preference. Put in there, cut it off. Like I said, I like to throw some corkies on there. You know, I got an assortment. It doesn't really matter what colors, you know, but the brighter the better. You know, it's really dark down there. Throw some corkies on here. I like to use orange, reds, and chromes. If you have glow-in-the-dark beads, those work really well too, because you can light them up and they can glow down there as well. But I don't have any glow beads with me. The green one on there too, why not? You know, throw another hook on there. The other hook I just slide on there. Then I get these squids just off Amazon. I can't think the name off the top of my head, but these actually will float 8-inch herring just by themselves without those corkies, but I like the corkies for more attractant. Snip a little head off of there, a little bit more. And poke her through. Drop her down. There's your setup. Then, nice snap swivel on top. Again, you want your crimps here, barrel swivels. Put it on the line. Put her back through. Put it about, you know, that's good right there. Then you want to crimp them down, make sure you get your crimps good. Like I said, if you got a vise at home, I suggest using a vise and getting those crimps down good so you don't lose your fish. And that's your halibut setup.